welcome to Queen on the Scene TV. I am your host, Lady Gilmore. Love you all. I am so excited today. God has been so wonderfully good to us. I am here celebrating the 6th Annual Leadership Development and Training Institute. Women in Leadership, changing the political landscape. Women of color. And to show you how good God is, me and my sister Alex go back a long time ago. But none of us is mellowing in age. We just being blessed. And we started this event in the year 2000.
And well, we actually started the retreat in 2002. And we started this event 4 years later in 2006.
But look at God, Sister Alex.
Blessings, total blessings.
But you know what I like to do? I want our Sister Alex that the Lord has blessed throughout the city of Cleveland and into other cities and states and continents. I want this to be her day to talk about the vision God gave you some years ago. So my sister, please talk to us.
I'm delighted, and thank you, Lady Gilmore, for being here. We're so delighted to have you back with us. We missed you. We really missed you, but this truly is my ministry. I tell people all the time that, you know, I have a communications company and I have a charter school. That's what I do to earn money, but to feel good and to give back is the Women of Color Foundation. And we're here today with a lot of women who are here on scholarship because we provide scholarships for women who can't afford to pay, and that's because we want everybody to be able to take part in our wonderful retreat, to learn and educate. And I had a young woman come up to me this morning to say how much she appreciated getting the scholarship. And I said, but you owe me something. And she said, what's that? I said, to learn as much as you can and to share even more of it.
That's right.
And so that's why we continue to do this. We have tremendous corporate sponsors that have made it possible for us to give scholarships, like Cleveland Clinic and News Channel 5, Forest City Enterprises, American Greetings, Fifth Third, just to name a few. And then, of course, we have lots of media partners like the Plain Dealer, the College Post, African American Lifestyles Magazine, Village TV. So everybody has just really kind of jumped on board to help us do this. And I thank God for that every day because, you know, if you can toil in the fields, but you still need somebody working alongside of you.
Isn't that a blessing, though?
A total blessing.
We started years ago with that.
Okay, with just a few people, and now we got hundreds of women.
Hundreds of people. And I remember you saying, my sister, years ago, this is my ministry. You said, Lady Gilmore, this is a ministry to me. And it really is.
It really is.
And that's a God bless. And then to have a young lady come up, I know that gladdened your heart.
Listen, I'll tell you, one year I was in tears. We had a young woman who had a chance to come to Firestone. We had it at Firestone. And she had been recently released from prison. So one of my corporate sponsors asked me would I provide her a scholarship. I said, of course.
Absolutely.
I took a picture with her. We put it in the Call and Post, and she was so thrilled. She sent me a check in the mail for $10 and said, this is all I have. But if I can use this to help you like you helped me, ooh, see, that's what makes it worth it. Wow, girl, it just gives you chills, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And I think I'm cute today, and I'm getting teared up and everything. But that's what God wants us to do.
That's right.
That
Share the
$10,
blessing.
I know so many people gave you sponsorship and funds, but just to see what you did for me, that's all I have.
She dug deep. See, that $10 was like $5.
Yes, to her.
So that's what made it so important to me. And I'm telling you, I had everybody crying. And I told the story of the following year. I told the story about what happened. And I'm telling you, the audience was over.
Oh, like we are now. And see,
Exactly.
that is our mission, though, my sister. That's our mission.
And typically I cry too, but since I'm on camera, I'm trying to hold it together.
Pastor James know how I cry in a minute. But it is a blessing. So today, I feel your heart beat way over here
Oh, I'm
today.
excited today.
You excited, and when I came in, see, we're grievers, we're missionaries.
Right.
We know we're people person, and you was on the phone, and I looked, and I waved at you, and as soon as you hung up, you said, Lady Gilmore,
Come over here, girl.
girl, come over here, girl. See, we don't change.
Right, no.
And then as everyone came in, you took that personal time out
Oh, no question.
to
That's all you
breathe
have
it.
to do.
And that's what we remember. Call
friend of
me
mine-
out of 5,000 people.
Right, a friend of mine told me, George Frazier,
Yes.
said that people don't care what you said or what you did, they only remember how you made them feel. So when you come and you may be feeling down, we'll get you up. And if you're up, we'll take you way up.
And your smile, Sister Alex. I said, Sister Alex, I know you're busy, but we like to interview you before you get super busy. You said, Lady Gilmore, 1 second, let me do one thing. And see, that's what it's about, and this is the message that we want to pass on.
Right, we have to be positive, and we as women of color, all colors, my sister's Latino, white, African American, Asian, even Native American, we have to reach out to each other. We have to work together. Because remember now, the Old Boys Network, they don't care about color. It's alive and well.
Alive and well.
Alive and well.
Because we are natives of Cleveland.
Okay?
we know.
We understand.
We understand.
We understand.
Sister Alex, can we speak about the beautiful bag?
Okay, well, I'll tell you, this bag, we order our bags from different vendors, and we have corporate sponsorship, but the logo was designed by a friend of mine. Her name is Monica Stewart, and she lives in Oakland Hills, California. And Monica was the featured artist at one of the fine art expos for Sankofa, and she designed this Unity poster. And the poster was so perfect. So we've been allowed to use the logo. As long as we're not trying to make money, we just use it to promote unity amongst women of color. And as you can see, our logo exemplifies what we're all about. You can see obviously an Indian woman, an African woman, an Asian woman, and a Latino woman. There you go.
Multicultural.
Multicultural, that's what we're about.
And that's what we want to pass on to our children.
Absolutely. Women and girls of all colors.
Of all colors. Sister Alex,
Yes.
can we talk about today?
Today, oh yes, we certainly can. Today is especially exciting because, you know, we typically have our event the same time every year, so it's usually right after election. So this year, we decided to focus on the election because, you know, in the last few years, women have been winning congressional seats in the U.S. Senate, Ohio Senate, Ohio House. So we're focusing on women in politics. We're focusing on, we have councilwomen speaking today. We have the newly elected municipal court judge, Pinky Carr, who handled the Anthony Sowell murder trial. So we are totally indebted to her, you know, as women of color in this community. And she took time out of her busy day. She was just elected last week.
Yes, she was.
And here she is this morning because I told her, I need you here to share what your experience was.
Absolutely.
She had a nice cushy job as a senior prosecutor, and she decided to go out on faith and run for judge. And she beat her opponent handily. So we're excited to have her. We have Deborah Adams Simmons, who is the editor of The Plain Dealer. She is here. She's moderating the panel. And the other members of the first panel, which is about politics, are Judge Emanuela Groves from the Cleveland Municipal Court. She's a member of my church. And then we have the Honorable Frankie Goldberg. Frankie is a councilwoman in University Heights. And then we have Mamie Mitchell, who's a city councilwoman in Cleveland. And then we have Linda Amobian, who drove up from Akron to be here at 8 o'clock to be on the panel. Okay? And Linda used to be chair of the City of Akron School Board. She's now a member at large on City Council, and she was the past president of all of the Boards of Education Association for Ohio. So she drove up in the traffic to be here because these people are in what I call my sister girl circle, and they understand the importance of being here to share.
And then also, I remember the youth.
Oh yeah,
youth component.
Oh yeah, we've had youth come here as part of our registration to be conferees, and then we've had them here as ushers. I've had the young women from my school come here to be ushers because I want them to be exposed to the greatness. You know?
Exposed to
Greatness, absolutely. I mean, we have coined a phrase in Women of Color. We say we specialize in womanology, and that is the study of the brilliance of women. And we want the young women to see that and be exposed to that, because you are what you see.
what we see, my sister. And
what
we
you
need to see leadership, knowledge,
No question. Success.
success. You know, my daddy told us, dress like a millionaire, don't nobody know you're broke unless you tell them.
Okay.
Keep your business to yourself.
Yeah.
And that means so much, because when you walk into a room, people will know, oh,
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Look at her.
Look at her.
I want to be successful like
Her.
that.
Absolutely.
We have to expose that.
We really
And
do.
we can't forget from whence we have come.
Come on, my sister.
Okay, now, we all lived in the projects, truth be told.
Come on now.
Okay, we all shared clothes.
Yes.
So let's just be real about it and say that some of us were more blessed, and blessed maybe more quickly than others, but we have to look out for our sisters.
We have to look out, and we're community sisters.
Oh, no question. That's what
And I'm
this is
so
all
glad
about.
that, you continue to keep me in the loop. I had to take a sabbatical because with my underground community work.
Okay.
My underground babies call me underground queen.
Yeah, okay, and
So I
when
had
they
to
need
go.
you, you have to be there.
I have to be there because
That's
they-
your ministry.
Yes, and the trust is limited. So out of that, I was able to get them back in school and start my home daycare business. So I've been in school, getting certified like we teach them, sisters,
Okay, do it the right way.
with the right way,
That's right.
and go and get the training that I needed to take care of those precious babies, jewels. So, and then here we are today. Sister
Pinky Carter.
Pinky Carter, she's a baby to me.
Okay, it's so funny. She said to me, somebody said, "Oh, do we have your name, Pat?" She says, "In Alex we trust." She says, "Alex is handling it." So I'm gonna tell her when I go to the podium to introduce everybody. I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna use that because I feel that kind of exemplifies who I really am. When I trust me to take care of my sister. Now, they may not want it, but I'm gonna send it to them.
Oh, and that you do. Sister Alex, it's almost time for us to, as they say, school-do to take care of some more
Right.
business.
It's time for us to start the conference.
Yes, but I'd like for you to close us out with whatever the Lord laid on your heart to talk about our Women of Color Foundation.
Well, I tell you what, I ask people all the time, what are the two most important days of your life? And they say, oh, my birthday, my wedding day. I said, no, I think it's the day you were born, and the second best day is the day you realize what you were born to do.
What a blessing. And on that note, we love you. Peace and good day from Lady Gilmore.